Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned.
Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I am your host, Hosting Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, Oscar Valdez. He is back with a TKO victory in 7 rounds over the very game Australia's own Liam Wilson. Liam Wilson, guys, last time we saw him on TV on ESPN, he gave Mexican and Mexican-American fans a scare by dropping Emmanuel Navarrete with a left hook. Well, hurting him with a left hook and then following up with some punches, and then down he goes. It was a scare. Like, wow. I was like, holy crap. This is a surprise. This is an upset in itself by Liam Wilson coming out of nowhere. No one knew who the hell he was. And dropping Navarrete and giving him a hell of a fight. Of course, eventually Manuel Navarrete wore him down, beat him up, and stopped him. But Liam Wilson showed that he's no slouch, he's no pushover, and you got to take him serious. And same thing with Valdez last night. It was another good competitive fight. Liam Wilson again gave a good account of himself. He didn't drop and give a scare to Mexican and Mexican-American fans once again, like he did with Navarrete, but it was a good fight. It was a good fight until the 7th round where Liam Wilson was out on his feet and Valdez just unloading on some heavy shots, man. Heavy shots from the head to the body, to the point where the referee said, you know what, enough is enough. And it was a good stoppage, man. Liam was out on his feet prior to the stoppage, and it was good. Well, that being said, though, Oscar Valdez puts himself in line for a rematch with Emmanuel Navarrete. You know, all know how that first fight went. It was a good back and forth fight. Good fight. Wasn't the fight of the year, you know, the fight of the year, but it was a good fight. It was a fight of the year candidate. Valdez's eye was swollen shut. Navarrete's face didn't look like he was in a fight. No cuts, no swells, nothing. Something about his face, man, is like, is the way how he absorbs shots, man, without swells or cuts or anything. But looking at the weight class at 130 pounds, in the junior lightweight division, you got Henry Monto Lebron. That's one fight I always have been interested to see, and that is Monto Lebron versus Oscar Valdez, another Mexico versus Puerto Rico classic. In my opinion, that'll be a tremendous fight. Number one in 130 pounds, you got Albert Bell. He's 26-0, 9 KOs from Toledo, Ohio. You got Kenichi Ogawa. For those of you who don't know, he was a former IBF champion at that weight class until Cordova sparked him with a brutal right hand, put him flat on his back, and put him out. Always a dangerous fighter, in my opinion, guys. Joe Cordina, actually, that's his name. He's still the IBF champion. Another great fight in the 130-pound division is Joe Cordina versus Eduardo Nunes from Mexico. Eduardo Nunes is a dangerous fighter, man. He's 26-1 with 26 knockouts. Brutal power. Very strong. He's a dangerous fighter for anybody. But yeah, just want to give a little insight on that. But Oscar Valdez, guys, I think he's still a dangerous fighter. Can punch with both hands. He still wants to win. You know, a lot of people are questioning him. Does he still want it? Being 33 now. Been through a lot of wars. You know, the fight with Scott Quigg where he got his jaw broken. The fight with Emmanuel Navarrete, eyes swollen shut. I think in one of his fights he suffered a broken rib. So these are things that will end your career, man. These are the type of stuff that will end your career, cut it short. But Valdez is a warrior. He's proven that. And being 33 years old, man, he just wants one last title shot and run. And he may have his opportunity, man, because the thing is, Emmanuel Navarrete is still the champion at WBO, and Emmanuel Navarrete beat him. So in a rematch, I think Emmanuel Navarrete beats him even easier. I'm looking at the rankings right now. Oscar Valdez is actually ranked in the WBC. WBC, he's ranked number 8, and O'Shaquie Foster is the champion. That's a good fight. O'Shaquie being a good technical fighter, good boxer, not the hardest puncher, but that'll be a good fight for Valdez. Valdez, I don't think he can box O'Shaquie, but he can box. But I don't think he can box O'Shaquie, but he can definitely overpower him. You know, O'Shaquie tends to stay in the pocket at times, being brave, and that could be a mistake with Valdez. You know, Valdez could catch him good with a left hook or any shot on the chin, and it could definitely hurt Foster. So that's a good fight. That's a chance. He has a chance there. He's not ranked in the WBA. So the WBC he's ranked, and on the WBO, of course, now he's a WBO interim champion. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But Valdez is back, man, in prime form. He looked pretty good. Liam Wilson, like I said, he's no slouch. He's no world beater either, but he's no slouch. That was a good win for him, for Valdez to, you know, get that confidence booster up again, bring that momentum back in a world title fight or whoever he fights next. And it just showed that Valdez is here to stay. So we'll see what happens. But Oscar Valdez, he's still a contender. He's still a threat in boxing, and he's in line to fight for a world title likely in his next fight. So we'll see what happens with that. Miracle Boy Boxing, guys. I am your host, Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.